Good morning, everybody. Hope this video catches y'all just fine. I thought I would bring up some nifty things that you can use to check your edges while you're honing if you do not want to do your thumb pad test, your thumbnail test, or hanging hair test. Something that's been out for a while and I found pretty handy is this little gadget. I believe it is a 60 to 100. No, that's a 60 power. I remember now. It's just got a little spring clip. You take your phone. Now this little gadget is handy. I can unlock my phone while talking on the camera. Alright. Take it up. Turn your camera on. I have one of the world's slowest phones, by the way. Like so. Take this little gadget and you clip it right over your phone. What's that give you? Well, it gives you a nice ability, once you figure out how to turn it on and off, you now have a 60 power plus whatever your phone will zoom in on. The way you center it is you just put it over your little eye on your camera, and you can turn your camera on the macro vision, and you place your razor right here. Guess what? You can take 60 power plus your own camera's digital zoom photos of your edge, and you can see them. I thought that was pretty handy for about 20 bucks. No, maybe it was $12 off of eBay. Alright, this is what it looks like. Turn it on. You got two different color of lights. Turn it off. Something else you can get on Amazon is this little booger. And I do believe I did give $20 for this with shipping. It's a 60 to 100 power. It is very clear if a little bit of a booger to get in focus. You got your focus button up here, or dial up here, and your zoom here, 60 to 100. This little outfit, it's well worth having. Once you get your focus, it's a little crude. They're made in China. I believe it was around 15, and it was less than 20 shipped and delivered. And it'll help you a lot if you're a new person and you want to look at your edge and see if it's rolled, see if it's chipped, etc. I don't have a brand name for you for either of them. They're just made in China and they're cheap. Alright, folks. Let me wet my face. Put on some lather. And whoever's been watching these taidea stone reviews, I took another gold dollar and did another refresh on it. So far, there's no chipping. And so I soaked the stone in mineral oil for 2 days now. And I took it out and squeegeed it off. Put some oil back on the surface. And finished this razor with it. It doesn't seem to crumble. The stone doesn't, with oil on it. I'm not saying they're not going to need lapped regularly. They're not that hard. But they are fairly nice for, I think, I gave $20 for a 10,000 grit one just yesterday on eBay. It was best offer. And it'll be coming in 3 or 4 weeks from China. Anyway, we're going to test out that new edge and see if it's as good as the other one. Hey, if it's not, I'll finish with the other one and figure out why this one did or did not turn out right. Just a gold $1.68 test razor, It's got lots of use on it. Well, that's pretty nice. That's real nice. Now guys, I didn't use my my other 10,000 grit yet on it. I just went and used the Taidea 8,000. I'm not disappointed. Now folks, keep in mind, these stones are not going to replace your higher end stones. But, do you really need to spend the money? No, no you don't. If you're just looking for great shaves, I'm getting them right now. Comfortable shave. A really nice clean cut. I mean, hey, it's not even pasted. I haven't even pasted this. And speaking of the vintage linen thing going on, and has been going on for some while, I have my doubts that that's just pure linen. You get your waxed linen. Well, how can anybody claim that that's untreated? Who knows what they put in it? They weren't exactly advertising back then what they were doing to it. And speaking of strop dressings, some folks have been doing some experimenting that I'm going to try to do, I'm thinking, with a lead on their strops, their linen type strops. But I've been having great fun with a paper strop. I know, paper? Yeah, paper. It's cheap. I can fold it and layer it, and I get a nice strop with a firm substrate, minimal give if any, a lot less than this linen. I do 20 laps on it, and I think it's better than 50 on a linen. Maybe I would change my mind, but for the money, I doubt it. And the cost is basically nothing, just your time. You can wrap it around a honing stone or lay it on a cutting board, or you can fold it and make your own hanging strap out of it, out of paper. I like Brahms paper. Don't ask me why, it just works real nice. So folks, I'm having no trouble with a day-old stubble. Now, a lot of folks say they have trouble with day-old stubble. Not I today, or normally with my Arkansas either. Keep forgetting. Got a weeper right there. There we go. Right on my chin. I barked myself. That's always handy. I didn't even feel it going in. And that's a good thing, in my opinion. Not a bad shave. I've got the weirdest neck hair. There it is. That picked it up. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I hope this little continuing series on these cheap stones is interesting to y'all. Yeah, they're cheap, but as long as you don't get lazy under your right side of your jaw like I have been lately, you can get everything in 2 passes with a little bit of cleanup. That's not bad. Folks, enjoy your Friday, though I'm sure it'll be nearly Saturday before you see this. Slick shaves. Avoid those weepers. This is Caleb, signing off.